Mr. Chips. Goodbye, Mr. Chips. Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
Goodbye, Mr. Chips. The novel by James Hilton. Dramatised for radio in 2 parts by Margaret Simpson. Starring John Church as Mr. Chipping. Goodbye, Mr. Chips, Part 1. The year is 1933.
Mrs. Wickett? Mrs. Wickett?
You called, Mr. Chipping?
Oh, yes. I thought I heard the school bell.
Oh, that's right, sir, yes. They rang it just a minute ago.
Oh, I must have dozed off. Oh, did I miss tea then?
Oh, no, sir. No, that was the call-over bell.
Oh, only call over. It's very dark to be call over.
Oh, well, the evenings are drawing in, sir. Would you like me to close your curtains for you?
Oh, no, thank you, Mrs. Wickett. I like seeing the lights of the school across the way.
Yes, of course you do, sir. Same as I do myself.
Brookfield's been part of my life for so long. Do you know, Mrs. Wickett, before I dozed off, I was thinking of the bonfire we had here on Mafeking night.
Were you, sir?
And that was just about halfway through my years at Brookfield.
I know, sir.
Of course you do. You must get tired of hearing me.
No.
Is that clock right?
Yes, sir. 4:25.
So what bell was that?
The call-over bell, sir.
Oh, yes, you said.
Yes.
In that case, you might bring me a cup of tea before prep, would you?
Well, of course I will, Mr. Chipping.
Before prep. Some people live by Greenwich Mean Time. But you and I, Mrs. Wickett, we live by Brookfield Bell Time.
Oh, we do indeed, sir. Yes.
We live by Brookfield Bell Time. Has Dr. Merivale been in this week?
No, sir. He said he'd look in this evening. Well, aren't you feeling well?
Oh, yes, thank you, Mrs. Wickett. I'm very well. I just enjoy our little chats. That's all.
Good evening, Chipping.
Merivale. Come in, dear boy. I'll ask Mrs. Wickett to bring us some sherry.
She's already bringing it, I believe.
Oh, is she? Oh, she's a good woman. Knows my routine anyway. Of course, so she should. She has the school bells to remind her. Do you know, Merivale, I was just saying today, some people live by Greenwich Mean Time, but Mrs. Wickett and I, we live by Brookfield Bell Time.
Yes.
We're like a pair of old sailors, she and I, measuring out time by the signals of the past.
There. I've brought you your sherry, Mr. Chipping. I hope that's right.
Thank you, Mrs. Wickett.
Shall I pour it out?
Oh, if you would, Mrs. Wickett, if you would.
And how is my oldest patient today?
Oh, you know me, Merivale. Very fit.
My dear fellow, of course you are. You're fitter than I am. You're long past the age when people get these horrible diseases, you know.
Oh, you think so?
Certainly I do. You're one of the few lucky ones who's going to die a really natural death. That is, if you die at all. You're such a remarkable old boy that one never knows.
Your sherry, sir.
Thank you, Mrs. Wickett.
And yours, Mr. Chipping?
How very kind.
Will there be anything else, sir?
No, I don't think so. Thank you, Mrs. Wickett.
Right, well, just you ring if there is.
You're fortunate in your landlady.
Yes. She takes good care of me. Very obliging woman. Used to be in charge of the linen cupboard at school, you know.
Really?
Yes, till she put a few bob by and bought this place. Of course, this isn't her furniture, you know.
No?
No. I bought my own over from my housemaster's rooms when they finally allowed me to retire.
Nice to have your own things around you.
Yes. I think so.
You brought all your books with you, too, I see.
That's right.
A big classical collection you have.
Yes. Well, I was a classicist, you see.
Were you? I didn't know
Oh,
that.
yes, indeed. Mind you, I must say, I prefer a good detective story to the classical authors.
You do?
Always did. Don't tell anyone, mind you.
I won't.
Wouldn't do if they were to find out after all these years old Chips prefers Inspector French to Virgil. They call me Old Chips, you know.
Do they now?
Have done for years. Think I don't know.
I see.
I don't mind. They all think they invented it, but it's been going on for generations.
How long have you actually been at Brookfield, Mr. Chipping?
I came here 63 years ago, dear boy. In 1870, as a tender young man of 22. Do you know, I was interviewed by old Wetherby.
Wetherby?
He was a very fine headmaster here. Well, as fine as you get at Brookfield. Took me a while to realise that, you know, that Brookfield wasn't a top-rate school. Never had been, never would be. But Wetherby was definitely a name in his day.
I see.
Died the summer before I took up my appointment here. In fact, he must have been ill at the time he interviewed me, poor old thing. Do you know something, Merivale?
No.
I must be the only man left alive who remembers Douglas Wetherby. And I'll be gone too soon. And then there'll be no one who remembers him. Makes you think, doesn't it?
Yes. What, exactly?
Well, whether any of it matters. When everything's going to be forgotten in the end. You know, Merivale, I look back now on all those problems that were urgent at the time, arguments that were keen, and I wonder, does any human emotion matter when the last trace of it has vanished from human memory?
If that's the case, there must be a real crowd of emotions clinging to you.
Last home before extinction.
Tell me about old Wetherby.
Well, I came up to Brookfield on a blazing hot afternoon in the June of 1870. Brookfield were playing Barnhurst at cricket that afternoon, as I remember.
So this won't be your first appointment, Mr. Chipping?
No, sir. I've done a year at Melbury.
Like it?
Not a great deal, sir.
Why not? Sounds like another 6. It is.
Brookfield has a fine reputation as a cricketing school.
Yes. Unfortunately, it's Barnhurst who are batting at the moment.
Oh, I see.
Only needs a 4, that chubby little fellow, and he'll have a century.
Ah.
Do you think you'll be happier here
Sir?
than you were at Melbury?
Oh, I hope so, sir.
I gather that discipline wasn't always your strong point there.
Well, no. Perhaps not, sir.
Never mind. It's largely a matter of experience. You're a young man, Mr. Chipping, and Brookfield is an old foundation. Youth and age combine well. Give your enthusiasm to Brookfield, and Brookfield will give you something in return. Huh? He's got his century, by Jove. Well, so we'll see you in September then, Mr. Chipping.
Oh, good. Oh, thank you, sir.
You'll take Cicero with the 4th.
Yes, sir.
And the thing to remember is not to let anyone play tricks with you. You've got another chance here. Take up a firm attitude from the beginning. That's the secret of it. The first time you take prep in the big hall, that's when they'll try it on. There's all 500 of them in there at one time. And although they're all decent little beggars individually, as a mob, they're pitiless. How you handle that first prep, that's what'll make or break you.
Who's taking prep today? That new fellow, Chipping.
Chipping.
What's his subject? Classics.
Chippus, chippy, chippum, chipporis, chippy, chippo.
What's he like?
He's young, got big bushy side whiskers, like old Wetherby used to have.
Probably thinks it lends him dignity. What should we do to him? Should we do the death squeeze on him?
Yes.
Right. I'll start, then you let yours bang at 1 second intervals.
Here he comes.
Good evening, boys.
Good evening, sir.
Be seated. Quietly.
Looks pretty fierce to me.
No, he's as soft as butter. You watch. Now you.
All those boys who let their desk lids slam, stand up. 500 lines apiece, to be done instead of your prep.
Oh, sir, we'll get into trouble with the other masters.
Silence! You, boy, you with the red hair. What is your name?
Me, sir?
I don't see anyone else with red hair, do you?
No, sir.
Well then,
Collie, sir.
very well, Collie. As ringleader, you have not 500 lines, but 1,000.
Yes, sir.
Anyone else think it would be amusing to bang their desk lids? Right then, sit down, you four.
You said he was soft as
Who
butter.
spoke then?
I did, sir.
Name?
Holmes, sir.
Right, Holmes. You two will have the pleasure of a double quantity of lines. 1,000 from you, too.
So he was right in the advice he gave you. Mr. Wetherby.
Oh, yes. I had no more trouble from them after that. I'd won my first round, you see. Mind you, he always was a fool, that collie.
Really?
Yes. Never could grasp the ablative absolute. Not that that seemed to hinder him. He did all right for himself. Went on to become an alderman of the City of London. Made a baronet. Sir Francis Collie. Suppose he must have had more brains than any of us realised.
A late developer.
Yes. But do you know something, Merivale? In 1895, that's to say 25 years later, I had a red-haired boy in my first year Latin class. Used to sit in one of the far desks by the wall. Never used to attend to what I was saying. And wasn't he the son of that first Collie? And when he drove me too far, I used to say to him, Collie, your father was the first boy I ever punished when I came here 25 years ago. He deserved it then, and you deserve it now.
Like father, like son.
But that's not all. 25 years on from that, there was another one. And he was the stupidest of the lot. He had red hair, too.
You've seen a lot of boys come and go.
Generation upon generation. Dead, too, a lot of them.
I suppose so.
The Great War took so many. The middle, Collie, he died in the war.
Really?
You know, Merivale, I often wonder why it is I've been singled out to soldier on, year after year, when so many of the boys I taught have gone. Bit of a joke, really, growing old, isn't it? I never thought to make old bones.
Still, old age isn't so bad, is it? Not when you've got your health.
Oh, no. I've got a lot to be grateful for. I've got my health. I'm not short of money. I have lots of visitors. A lot to be grateful for. More sherry, Merivale.
I won't, thank you kindly. I must be off.
Oh, must you? Oh, well, if you must, you must. It's been nice talking to you, Merivale. You must come again.
I shall.
Mrs. Wickett will show you out. Just give a tap on her door.
Oh, so you're off now, Doctor. How do you think he is?
Oh, not bad, considering his age. Nothing really the matter with him, only Anno Domini.
Oh, good.
But that's the most fatal complaint of all in the end.
So it is.
Funny old fellow, isn't he? The school's obviously been his whole life.
Yes.
Still, that's the way it is with a lot of these old bachelors, isn't it?
Oh, but he wasn't a bachelor. No, he married, you know.
Did he?
Yes. But I never knew her. She died before I came to Brookfield.
Oh.
Yes. He told me how he met her once.
What excellent picnics our landlady prepares for us, Rowden.
Indeed. Though in my opinion, all food tastes better when consumed within sight of Wastwater.
It's a very beautiful part of the world.
It is. I've been coming here for many years now. Shall we be getting along? If we're to reach the top of Great Gable by 4.
All right. It's a long way to the top.
Oh, don't tell me it's beyond a young stripling like you, Rowden. Goodness, when I was a young master of your age, I would have been up there and down again by midday.
No, I can do it.
Well, Shall we pack up our knapsacks and move on?
By all means. I must say, you seem to have life sorted out, Chipping. Cosy set of rooms at Brookfield and holidays tucked away in a farmhouse up here. I'd never have believed a bachelor existence was so enviable.
Well, I've never seen any reason to change it for anything else, I must say.
You never wished you'd married?
No, I'm very contented with my lot.
You've been at the school for what, 20 years?
26. I don't imagine you'll stay with us as long.
Well, it's promotion, isn't it? One has to move on if one wants to be a senior master.
Oh, I don't know. Comes in time. If one waits. I'm a housemaster now.
Yes.
Well, shall we move?
If you're ready.
This next bit's the steepest. And then... Oh, my goodness. Oh, dear me.
What is it?
There's someone in trouble up there.
Where?
Up on that ledge. To the right.
Oh, yes. By God, it looks like a woman, too.
Yes. She's trying to attract our attention. It's all right! We've seen you!
What had we better do?
Get up there and help her, of course. It's a very foolish route she's chosen. I don't know, these young women, they come out on the mountains, they've really no more idea of how to climb safely than the man in the moon. Look, I'm going up by that gully there. I should be able to drop a rope to her from that overhang on the top.
Are you sure you can manage that?
Of course I can manage it. Really, Rowden, I wish you'd stop talking to me as if I'm in my dotage. I'm not 50 yet, you know.
I'm sorry.
You stay here. Then if I get into difficulties too, you can go down and raise the alarm.
Difficulties!
I know you're in difficulties. Don't worry. I'm coming.
Difficulties!
I know, I'm coming. Don't panic! I'm being as quick as I can!
A friend!
Oh, do stop shouting, woman. They shouldn't come climbing. They don't have the temperament. Ow! Oh!
Oh, my God. He's gone and fallen. Oh, good Lord, he can't get up.
Someone in trouble?
Oh, good afternoon. Yes, there is. Well, that's to say there are two people in trouble. That young woman up there on the ledge, she appears to be stuck, and my friend who went to rescue her, he's fallen in the attempt.
Well, I can put you out of your anxiety on the first count. The young woman on the ledge isn't in difficulties. She was just waving to me.
She was just...
Kathie wasn't stuck. She's an expert climber. Look, she's gone from the ledge.
So she has. Well, I'd never have believed it.
Now, your friend's quite another matter. I think we'd better go and see what's happened to him, don't you? Follow me.
Oh,
I say, are you all right?
I think so. I seem to have damaged my ankle.
Oh, my goodness. I knew you shouldn't have attempted to come up that way.
Well, Aren't you the young lady who was on the ledge a few minutes ago?
That's right.
But how did you get down here?
I wasn't stuck. I kept trying to tell you. Are you all right? You're dreadfully white.
It's my ankle.
Oh, you poor thing.
Oh, you beat us to it.
Are you hurt?
I think I've broken my ankle.
I doubt it. Probably just a sprain.
I think I'd better take my boot off and see.
Oh, no, don't do that. You'll never get it on again. We'll bind it up till we get down the mountain.
I haven't got anything to bind it with.
What about your scarf, Kathie?
Oh, gracious. No, we can't use that. It will get absolutely filthy.
Oh, that's of no importance. The main thing is to support your ankle till we get down the mountain.
No, please.
I won't hear another word. I insist that we use my scarf. It's my fault you fell after all. This is the very least I can do.
Well...
I'll tell you the thing that's bothering me.
Yes?
How we're going to get him all the way down the mountain to Wasdale.
Oh, that's no problem. You and I'll take a shoulder each. Kathie can take his knapsack for him.
Well, what did the doctor say?
Seems it's only a very bad sprain, but I must rest it for a week or two.
You won't be climbing any more peaks for a while, then?
No.
Jolly good thing those young women knew what to do.
Yes.
Because I certainly wouldn't have been able to get you down on my own.
No.
They were expert climbers, I must say.
Yes. Just a pity they had to wave in such a melodramatic manner.
I must say, I thought she was waving all the time, of course.
Really?
Jolly pretty, wasn't she?
Hmm?
The one you were trying to rescue. I thought the other one was a bit on the mannish side, but the one on the ledge was very pleasant.
Afraid I didn't notice.
I wonder if we'll see them again.
Oh, doubt it very much.
You won't mind if I go out climbing on my own tomorrow, will you, Chipping?
Not at all.
I don't want to leave you laid up with a sprained ankle. On the other hand, it seems a frightful waste to be up in the Lake District and not to get out on the mountains.
Of course, dear boy. You do exactly as you wish. There's nothing I like better than my own company.
Good afternoon.
Hmm?
Oh, you were dozing. I'm so sorry. I cycled over to see how you were.
Oh. Good afternoon.
How's your ankle?
Oh, a little better, thank you.
May I come in?
Yes, please do.
Thank you.
Forgive me for not getting up.
Of course. Your poor ankle. All strapped up.
Yes.
We never introduced ourselves yesterday. I'm Katherine Bridges.
How do you do, Miss Bridges? My name is Arthur Chipping.
I'm so sorry about yesterday.
Oh, no reason for you to feel sorry.
Well, Lucy said it was stupid of me to wave like that.
Oh, well, you've more than made up for it. Oh, my landlady's washing your scarf.
Oh, you shouldn't have troubled. It's only an old one.
Well, nevertheless, she's doing it. Oh, do please sit down, Miss Bridges.
Thank you, Mr. Chipping.
You're not out climbing today?
No. Have you visited this part of the country before?
Oh, yes. I come here every year.
Oh, so do I. I love it, don't you?
Oh, yes. I'm very fond of it.
Were you planning to stay long?
Before this happened, you mean? A week or two.
Are you in business?
No.
A solicitor, perhaps?
Gracious, no. I'm a schoolmaster.
Are you? Oh, how exciting. Schoolmastering is so important, don't you think? To be influencing those who are going to grow up and matter to the world.
Well, I must say, I hadn't thought of it like that. Well, I just try to do my best, that's all.
Oh, I'm sure that's the best possible attitude. I'm a teacher too, a governess.
Ah.
Except I have no job at the present.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I don't mind. I have a little money saved up, and it means I'm free to live here and walk and bicycle and read. I like it. I'm sure you like reading too. Perhaps we could exchange books.
Oh.
I'm reading Ibsen. I've got The Pillars of Society and Ghosts with me, if you'd like to borrow them. But my favourite play is A Doll's House. Do you know it?
Can't say I do.
It's about a woman who's been very spoiled all her life, in her marriage, and how she comes to awareness of this and starts to change.
Ah.
Claustrophobia of conventional morality. I intend never to marry.
Indeed.
Oh, but I'm talking too much. Who are your favourite writers?
Oh, I'm a classicist myself.
Oh, how wonderful. I wish I could read Antigone in the Greek. But I didn't have a classical education.
No, well, girls don't on the whole, do they?
Lucy did. She teaches classics at the girls' high school in Manchester.
Really?
I think my favourite authors are Bernard Shaw and Ibsen.
Ah, you incline to Mr. Shaw's opinions, do you?
I try to. He's such a rational man, don't you think?
Yes.
And he has such a clear mind. He just cuts through the superstition of centuries. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
But you're tired. I shouldn't keep you talking like this. Shall I bring you The Pillars of Society? I could bring it tomorrow.
Tomorrow I shall be rather busy.
Oh, shall you? Oh, but of course I won't come if you'd rather I didn't.
Oh, no, I didn't mean that.
Oh, it's been lovely talking to you this afternoon, anyway. Goodbye, Mr. Chipping.
Goodbye, Miss Bridges.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good afternoon.
Oh, hello. Good afternoon. Or rather, goodbye.
Goodbye. I say, Chipping, wasn't that the damsel in distress from yesterday?
Yes, it was.
I should have thought she'd have been out scaling the heights again today.
No, I think she was having a rest today.
Well, aren't you a lucky fellow, her coming to visit you on your bed of pain?
Yes.
Is she as nice as she's pretty?
Is she pretty?
Chipping, you don't deserve your luck. Of course she's pretty.
Yes, well, I dare say you're right.
What is she like?
Young, full of radical ideas. She arrived on a bicycle.
Yes, I saw. A modern woman.
Well, I've no doubt that's how she would describe herself, yes. She admires Mr. Bernard Shaw.
I suppose one should have known. Climbing Great Gable yesterday.
Anyway, I should have thought the modern woman might have appealed to you, Rowden.
Me?
Well, you're a lot younger than I am.
Well, I know I am, Chipping, but I don't hold with those sort of ideas. Oh, what a pity. Such a pretty woman, too.
Do I take it that you won't be out on the mountains looking for Miss Bridges anymore?
I wasn't looking for Miss Bridges, Chipping, and most certainly I won't be doing so in the future.
Ah.
And what's more, I hope for your sake that she isn't going to make a nuisance of herself round here.
Evening.
Ah.
On your feet again after your accident, I say?
Yes. I'm getting about, slowly, with my sticks.
A fine evening, isn't it?
Oh, it is indeed. The church always looks so beautiful in the evening light.
I like to hear Mr. Spelthorne practising the hymns for Sunday. You're on your way down to Mrs. Butterworth's, are you?
In a little while. I thought I'd sit here on the church wall and watch the sunset.
Oh, well, I'll see you another day then.
Yes. Goodbye.
Good evening to you.
Oh. Miss Bridges! Miss Bridges!
Oh, Mr. Chipping. You're out and about then. You must be feeling better.
I am. You didn't bring me the Ibsen, after all.
I didn't want to intrude.
Oh, it wouldn't have been an intrusion. I'd like to read his plays.
Would you?
Yes. Well, in any case, I have your scarf at home, ready to return to you.
Oh.
Where is your friend today?
She went back to Manchester.
Ah. But you're staying on?
Yes. And your friend?
Rowden. He goes in a day or two.
Shall you be lonely laid up at the farmhouse without company?
Me? No. I'm afraid I was rather ungracious the last time you called.
You weren't ungracious, on the contrary.
I must confess I was a little surprised by your visit.
Why?
Well, an old fogey like me isn't accustomed to unchaperoned ladies...
Calling uninvited. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, please, don't be.
Anyway, you're not an old fogey.
Well, I'm not exactly a young radical like yourself.
No.
Oh, I'm not against radicalism, you understand. I like to see young people exploring new ideas. But you must admit, radicalism has cost Europe dear over the past 100 years.
In Germany, you mean?
And France.
But perhaps the old order had to go.
Do you think it has to go in this country, too?
I think there has to be change.
That's what frightens me. I love England, Miss Bridges. I don't want to see her riven by revolutions, such as have happened in Europe.
Don't you mean you love your corner of England, Mr. Chipping? Brookfield and the boys who come to it?
Well, yes.
It's a very different England if you're a boy living in one of the city slums.
Oh, I know about that England, Miss Bridges. Believe me, I do. Brookfield has a mission in East London. We support it very generously, the school and the parents. We get regular reports from that mission. I have no illusions that all England is like Brookfield.
Well, don't you think it would be better if more of England were?
Well, certainly I think that.
But that's what I think, too. I think we should keep what's best in old England and change what's worst.
Another visit so soon, Miss Bridges. You do me too much honour.
I promised I'd bring you the Ibsen, and I have.
Are you trying to convert me to your way of thinking, by any chance?
I think all your ideas are dated. You discovered them way back in the 1870s when you were at Oxford.
Cambridge.
I do wish I could go to Cambridge, to the university.
Do you?
Yes. Well, that's one of the changes I'd like to see in this old England of yours. I want to see women allowed to participate more fully in society, to take degrees at the university, to be admitted to the professions.
Do you really feel women are capable of such things?
Of course I feel that. I know it.
Well, I think you underestimate the difficulty of a formal education.
And I think you underestimate the abilities of the female sex.
Very possibly. I haven't had a great deal to do with women.
Have you always taught at Brookfield?
Yes. Well, there was another place, actually, but I left there after a year. Couldn't keep the little devils in order.
Poor Mr. Chipping.
I'm not the world's best disciplinarian now.
And have you never thought of moving on?
Oh, no. I'm very happy where I am. I'm not an ambitious man, Miss Bridges.
Katherine.
I beg your pardon?
You may call me Katherine.
Oh, thank you. No, as I say, I'm not a very ambitious man. Oh, and even if I were, I don't know that anywhere else would want me.
Why on earth not?
Well, I'm not a very distinguished teacher, Miss Katherine. I'm no great scholar, you see. I prefer a good yarn, to be perfectly honest. Conan Doyle. I like him.
So do I.
I don't know why I'm telling you all about my weaknesses and foibles like this. I don't normally talk about myself a great deal.
I'm sure you don't. But even if you aren't the greatest classical scholar in the world, I'm sure the boys like you.
Yes, I suppose they do.
Of course they do. But perhaps they think, as I do, that there's great honesty about you.
Honesty?
You're not pretending to views you don't hold.
Oh, no, I don't do that. Why should anyone want to do that?
Because they want to be modern.
I don't want to be anything, really. Only myself.
That's what's so different about you.
Am I different?
You're different from most of the people I know.
Just older, I dare say. Ah, here comes Rowden, back from his hike.
Hello, chipping old man. Madam?
Though we all met on the mountain the other day in such perilous circumstances, I don't believe you've ever been presented to Miss Bridges, Rowden. Miss Bridges, Mr. Rowden.
How do you do, Miss Bridges?
How do you do? You're leaving tomorrow, I hear.
Yes, I have to visit my people. And how's the invalid this evening?
A lot better.
Well, I'd better be getting back. Goodbye, Mr. Chipping.
Goodbye.
I hope you enjoy the Ibsen.
Ibsen? Doesn't sound like you, Chipping.
Oh, I don't know.
You'll be reading this Freud fellow next.
I hardly think so.
They do look ridiculous, don't they?
Who?
Women. On bicycles.
Well, I don't know about women. I must say, I think Miss Bridges looks rather go-ahead on hers.
You're not going to make a fool of yourself over this young woman, are you, Chipping?
My dear boy, what on earth do you mean?
I think you know as well as I do.
Can I come in?
Katherine, come in. How good of you to come and see me through all the rain.
I knew you wouldn't be able to get out and meet me by the lake.
Are you very wet?
A little. Your landlady's drying my cape.
Here, come and sit by the fire. Well, how good of you to come.
You already said that.
Yes, so I did. You look quite beautiful.
With my hair all damp.
Yes. And that lovely colour in your cheeks.
Thank you. Rowden left, did he?
Yes, this morning. I read your Mr. Ibsen.
Already? And what did you think of him?
Well, he's a bit deep for me, I'm afraid.
You didn't like him?
Oh, I told you, I like a good yarn. Nothing morbid or difficult.
I can't see how you can be a classicist with that attitude.
Well, I'm not much of a classicist, really, Katherine. I wouldn't get by anywhere else but Brookfield. I told you that.
Yes, you did. And I'm sorry. I should be pleased you don't pretend.
It's one of my few virtues. Tell me, Katherine.
Yes?
Why do you keep coming to see me like this?
Why? Would you rather I didn't?
Oh, no. On the contrary. I enjoy your visits very much. I just want to know why.
Because I enjoy talking to you. You're gentle and kind. And I feel very comfortable with you. But I won't come if you'd rather...
My dear, no. You misunderstand me. I want you to come. You must believe that. You've made what was going to be a very ordinary little holiday, for me, quite extraordinary. Give me your hand.
Oh.
You see, my dear, I regard your visit as the most important event of my day.
Do you?
I do. And, my dear Katherine, you may see me as a very foolish, middle-aged man, but I think I'm in love with you.
Oh.
I hope I haven't offended you.
Of course you haven't offended me. And I don't think you're foolish at all. Nor middle-aged.
That I undoubtedly am.
Well, if you are, it doesn't matter. Because I feel exactly as you do.
You do? Oh, I hoped you did, but I wasn't certain. Dear Katherine, will you marry me?
Oh, Mr. Chipping. I can't call you Mr. Chipping. Not if I'm going to be your wife.
And are you?
Yes. Yes, please.
May I kiss you?
Yes.
My name is Arthur.
You don't look like an Arthur. What do your boys call you?
Chips.
Then I shall call you that too. May I? Chips?
Oh, Katherine. Of course you may.
I brought you your hot milk, Mr. Chipping. Oh, is something the matter with your legs? You're rubbing your ankles.
Oh, yes. So I am, Mrs. Wickett.
Sore, are they? Or are you cold?
Oh, no. To tell you the truth, Mrs. Wickett, I was trying to remember which one of them it was rendered me a very singular service many years ago.
A service, sir?
I twisted an ankle, Mrs. Wickett. I think I told you. And as a result of that, I met and married my wife.
Oh, I see, sir. Yes, you did tell me.
Oh, is that my milk you brought me?
Oh, yes, sir. Shall I put it down here, sir?
Oh, thank you.
There you are. Now, don't forget to drink it, will you?
I can't remember which ankle it was.
Can't you, sir? Well, it's a long time ago. Will there be anything else, sir?
No, thank you, Mrs. Wickett.
And you are all right? You don't want me to help you up to bed?
Oh, no, thank you, Mrs. Wickett. I shall just sit quietly here for a little while. Till the fire dies.
Oh, Chips, you can be so funny.
Well, in you, my love, I have a responsive audience.
Are you nervous of starting the new term at Brookfield with a young wife?
A little.
I am. I feel rather like a new boy beginning his first term with you. Not scared, but just for once in a thoroughly respectful mood. Shall I call you sir, do you think? Or would Mr. Chips be the right thing? Mr. Chips, I think.
Not in front of the boys, I trust.
I shall.
Kathie, my dear, Mr. Chipping's cab is at the door.
Oh, thank you, Aunt Nellie.
So, till tomorrow, my love.
Till tomorrow. This is our last farewell.
It seems strange that tomorrow we shall be married. And a little unbelievable.
Goodbye, Mr. Chips. Till tomorrow.
Did you hear Chipping's gone and got himself a wife over the school holiday?
Chipping? Never.
Yes. Wouldn't have thought he had it in him myself.
What? Some little widow with a few bob put by?
Apparently not. Apparently she's just a slip of a girl. Well, Rowden's met her.
Has he? Rowden?
Yes?
Come and tell all about the new Mrs. Chipping.
Ah. He met her on Great Gable.
On what?
It's a mountain. In the Lake District.
He thought she was stuck on a ledge and went striding up the mountainside to rescue her.
Rescue her? How very gallant.
But of course, being Chips, he fluffed it. Fell and twisted his ankle.
So she ended up carrying him down the mountain.
And from then on, the poor old thing didn't stand a chance. She set her cap at him, and that was it.
So, what's he like, our mountaineer?
Oh, she's pretty enough. But he'll have his work cut out keeping that one in order.
Oh.
She rides a bicycle.
A bicycle?
And she reads Bernard Shaw.
Hey, gosh, a radical.
And Chips knows all this?
She had him reading Ibsen, if you please.
I don't believe it.
Did he understand it?
Of course, he's making a complete fool of himself. A woman like that, she'll lead him a dance, and then she'll divorce him within a year or two.
Hey, everybody! Mr. Chips has got married! Mr. Chips? Mr. Chips is too old.
Of course he isn't. My uncle just got married and he's 60.
How do you know, anyway? My cousin told me. He used to be at Brookfield. He met Mr. Chips in London. He said his wife's young and pretty. What's she doing with Mr. Chips, then?
Shh, he's coming.
And he's got his wife with him. See? I told you.
Good evening, boys.
Are all the boys from Anstruther House here?
Yes, sir.
I hope you all had a good holiday.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now, as you all know, this is to be my first term as housemaster of Anstruther. I hope that we're all going to get along together. I want the new boys, particularly, to feel that they can come to me if they have any problems. There is someone else who is new this term, to Brookfield and to Anstruther.
I told you. He's blushing.
I want you all to meet my wife. Mrs. Chipping will be living with me in the schoolhouse. I want you boys to show her every courtesy.
Yes, sir.
I think you wanted to say something, my dear.
It's just that I'm delighted to be here. Mr. Chipping has told me such a lot about you all, and I'm sure all the names will soon mean something to me. I'm honoured to be part of Brookfield School.
Hooray!
And I intend to be a strong supporter of Anstruther House.
Hooray!
3 cheers for Mr. and Mrs. Chipping. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Come on, Brookfield!
Come on, Brookfield. Patterson, run!
You're a very loyal supporter of the school soccer team, Mrs. Chipping. Out watching a match on a bitter day like this.
Oh, it's not a bad day, Mr. Barker. Cold, but at least it's bright.
Yes, well, there is that. And you're clearly one of the hardier members of your sex.
Am I?
Though none the less charming for that.
I think you might find most members of my sex hardier than you suppose, Mr. Barker. Oh, Brookfield, yes, come on!
Get out there, Nichols!
He scored! Well done, Nichols!
Are you enjoying your first term at Brookfield, Mrs. Chipping? Not too quiet for you?
With excitement like this afternoon's? Certainly not.
You've had an excellent effect on our Mr. Chipping, if I may say so.
Oh?
Yes, he's mellower since he met you. Jollier, funnier. To be quite honest, he was turning into something of an old pedagogue. Oh, he was always a decent teacher, hard worker, but not the stuff that makes for great popularity or stirs affection.
I find that hard to believe. He's very popular now.
Now, who can tell me about the Lex Canulaia? Elton?
It's the law passed to allow patricians to marry plebeians, sir.
That's correct. So you can imagine, in Roman times, when Miss Plebs wanted to marry Mr. Patrician, and he wanted to cut and run, he might easily say to her, "I'm so sorry, my darling, but I can't marry you." But she, being a determined young hussy, would say very firmly, "Oh, yes, you can, you liar." Oh, well, time has caught up with us. Pack up your books, lower 4. I'll see you tomorrow.
What are you doing, Chips?
I'm drafting a letter about the East London Mission.
That's the place you told me about that Brookfield supports in the East End.
That's right. It's time for our annual appeal.
You just send money every year, do you?
That's right. We all contribute, parents, boys and staff. The parents in particular are most generous.
And do you think that's enough?
Enough? How do you mean, my dear?
Well, it seems a very easy way out to me, sending a cheque once a year.
Well, I don't understand, my dear. I should have thought you would have approved of a charity of this kind.
Oh, I'm not suggesting you shouldn't do it, Chips. It's just, well, it seems so impersonal. Have you never thought of inviting them here?
Inviting them here? To Brookfield?
Yes.
But they're slum boys, my dear. We couldn't possibly have them at Brookfield.
Why not? Has it ever been suggested?
Well, no, I don't believe it has.
Well, why don't you suggest it, Chips?
What, to the rest of the staff?
Yes.
Well, I really don't think...
Oh, do stop being such an old fuddy-duddy, Chips. England isn't always going to be divided into officers and other ranks. Those East End boys are just as important to England as Brookfield is.
Preposterous! Absolutely preposterous! I've never heard anything so ridiculous in my life.
It's his wife's idea.
I mean, it's asking for trouble. To have a group of boys, as likely as not they're proper little hooligans, but to bring them here to show them Brookfield, well, it's bound to excite all sorts of feeling, not least among them envy.
Well, not necessarily, Whitby.
Now, I'm not even sure our lot could be trusted to treat them civilly. They might make them feel inferior and uncomfortable than the mission boys.
Of course. We'd be laying ourselves open to incidents of every sort.
The mission boys belong at the mission. We know that, they know that. But bring them here and they'll be completely unsettled. Before we know where we are, they'll be getting all sorts of ideas about their station in life.
Exactly. Any tampering with the social order and you're on your way to the sort of chaos we've seen in France. And Germany.
Well, I hardly think a soccer match is going to lead to the barricades, gentlemen. All I'm suggesting is that once, in our 30-year history of supporting this mission, we invite the boys here for half a day. If it's the disaster you all say it will be, then we don't repeat the experiment. What do you think, Headmaster?
You seem very much set on the idea, Mr. Chipping.
I am. Why, it might even be an experience from which the Brookfield boys would benefit.
Oh, well, I hardly think that. However, if you are so convinced the idea is a good one, and if you are prepared to organise it...
Certainly, Headmaster.
Then by all means, go ahead.
Here they come! I can see the train now.
Oh dear. I hope this isn't going to be a disaster.
Of course it isn't, Chips. What on earth can possibly go wrong?
Well, it's going to be so embarrassing if we thrash them at soccer.
Has it ever occurred to you, my love, that the mission boys might thrash Brookfield?
You don't really think that will happen, do you, Kathie?
I can't see why not. Just because one is poor doesn't mean one can't kick a ball.
Yes, but the Brookfield spirit, Kathie.
Well, they might have something just as good, if not better.
But if they were to beat Brookfield, oh my goodness, that would be too humiliating. You don't really think they might?
I've no idea. But I hope they do.
Kathie.
Here they are, in the second carriage.
Right, lads, remember what I told you? I want no messing this afternoon, that clear?
Would you care for a sandwich?
Thank you very much.
Do you have this sort of tea every day? Only after matches. More tea? Yeah, I will, thanks.
Do you live at the mission?
Yeah, I do. Well, my dad got killed down the docks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And my mum doesn't keep too well. She's got 4 other children to see. Why are you here?
Well, it's just school, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it is.
But you got a mum and dad, have you?
Yes. Oh, yes.
They all have here.
Not all of us. Patterson's father's dead. That real silver, them cups. Yes. Must be worth a bit. Suppose they are. Some cake?
Yes, please.
Are you all enjoying yourselves?
Yes,
Mum.
Mrs. Chipping.
Who's she?
They told us when we come here. She's married to the old geezer. I want to arrange this.
Oh, nice, isn't she?
I walked round the school with her, I did, when they were showing us round.
Did you like the school?
Yeah, it's all right. And I've got a nice garden, ain't ya? All them football pitches.
Well, your little tea party looks to have been something of a success, Chipping.
Thank you, Headmaster. Yes, I think it's gone quite well.
Have you enjoyed it, Mrs. Chipping?
Very much indeed, thank you, Mr. Meldrum.
Held their own quite well, didn't they? 7-5, I believe we won.
Yes.
Of course, it was only one of our second 11s, but still, they did very well for city boys. You sing them to the station, Chipping?
Yes, Headmaster, with Mrs. Chipping.
Oh, well, you make sure he doesn't toddle off on the train with them, Mrs. Chipping. All this enthusiasm for the mission. We need him here. Forward-looking young fellow like him. Do you know, Mrs. Chipping, I didn't know he had it in him.
This has been a real experience for my lads, Mr. Chipping. Like I said, my boys have felt very proud of Brookfield for a long time. It's done them good to see the place.
Yes. Well, I know our boys got a lot out of it too. We must try it again sometime. Make it a regular fixture.
Oh, do you think we could?
Oh, I'm sure. You see, Mr. Bryce, my view is that your boys are every bit as important to this old country of ours as my boys are. Well, times are changing. England isn't always going to be divided into officers and other ranks.
Oh, my view's exactly, Mr. Chipping.
We have to move with the times.
So, have you enjoyed yourselves, boys?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Here, you boy. Where did you get that scarf from, lad?
One of the Brookies gave it to me, sir.
They did, sir.
But then I'm sure it's all right.
Well, I hope so.
Here, Mum. I picked you some poppies, Mum.
Oh, that's sweet of you, Billy. It is Billy, isn't it?
Yes, Mum. Billy Deacon, Mum.
Thank you very, very much.
How do you know my name, Mum?
Well, you told me after the match.
Can you remember mine, Mum?
Albert Smith.
You got good memory, you have.
And you're Peter Hankin. And you're Georgie Hall.
What's mine, Mum?
Freddie Parker.
What's mine?
What's mine?
Do you know something, sir?
No.
What's mine, Mum?
This is the best day I ever had in my life.
That was excellent. Thank you, all of you. Play as well as that at the school concert, and the parents will be most impressed.
I didn't take the allegro too fast.
Oh, no. At least I didn't think so.
No, neither did I. And Mrs. Chipping played the andante section beautifully.
I thought so too, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, well, you two boys can go now.
Thank you, sir. Oh, would you like me to carry your cello over to the schoolhouse, Mrs. Chipping?
Oh, that would be very kind.
It's all right, thank you, Collie. I'll escort Mrs. Chipping over to the schoolhouse.
All right, sir.
Good night, Collie.
Good night, sir. And good night, Mrs. Chipping.
Good night, Collie. And Jenkinson.
Good night.
You realise half the boys in the school are in love with you.
Oh, hardly, Mr. Barker.
Not that I blame them.
Ah, you have finished.
Yes. Hello, my love.
Only just.
I came to help you over with the cello.
Oh, you shouldn't have troubled. I'd have brought her over.
Oh, well, I'm here now. Ready, my dear?
Yes.
She played very well.
She always does. Well, my dear?
Yes. Good night, Mr. Barker.
Good night, Mrs. Chipping.
It's a beautiful evening. A harvest moon.
Oh, doesn't Brookfield look wonderful in the moonlight?
It always does.
You are sweet coming to meet me, Chips. You shouldn't have bothered.
Oh, I wanted to. Anyway, I don't want you carrying your cello. Not now you're with child.
I'm only just with
Oh,
child.
it doesn't matter. I want to look after you.
Silly old Chips. I'm not an invalid.
I know. But you need looking after. You mustn't do too much. Well, certainly not carry your cello.
Darling Chips. Childbearing's a perfectly normal function, you know. And as for carrying my cello, I'm overrun with offers.
Of course you are. Half the boys in the school are in love with you.
That's just what Mr. Barker said.
And not just the boys. Barker can't take his eyes off you when you're playing.
Oh, Chips, come.
Oh, it's true. Not that I blame him, because I can't either.
Chips.
Do you know something, Kathie?
No. What?
I think I'm the luckiest fellow in the world to have married you.
Oh, thank you, darling Chips. But what you don't seem to understand is that I feel exactly the same way about you.
I know. I can never understand why.
Oh, Chips. I don't know what I've done to deserve such happiness.
Oh, Mr. Chipping, look at you.
Yes, Mrs. Wickett?
Well, it's past midnight. You haven't drunk your milk and the fire's out.
I was just sitting here thinking, Mrs. Wickett.
Would you like me to bring you some more milk? Hot?
Oh, no, please, don't trouble.
Oh, no, it's no trouble. Now you go up to bed and I'll bring it up to you.
Very well, if you insist. But I like sitting and thinking, you know, Mrs. Wickett. You have a lot of memories when you get to my age.
Yes, but you can think just as well in bed, Mr. Chipping. Now, up you go.
Yes, Mrs. Wickett.
I think I'm the luckiest fellow in the world to have married you.
Oh, Chips. I don't know what I've done to deserve such happiness.
And so ends part 1 of James Hilton's novel Goodbye, Mr. Chips, dramatised by Margaret Simpson. John Church was Mr. Chipping. Kathie was played by Lonnie Cockerell, Mrs. Wickett by Katherine Parr. Dr. Merivale, Louis Stringer, Rowden, Alaric Cotter, Lucy, Hilda Schroder. Barker, John Bott, Whitby, John McAndrew, Wetherby, Godfrey Kenton, Meldrum, John Forbes-Robertson. And Bryce was Hayden Wood. The Brookfield boys were Adrian Breeze, Matthew Emerson, and Ian Land. And the Mission boys were Paul Beardshaw, Colin McDonough, and Stuart Sampson. Goodbye, Mr. Chips is directed by Graham Gould.
Goodbye, Mr. Chips. Goodbye, Mr. Chips. Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
Goodbye, Mr. Chips, the novel by James Hilton, dramatised for radio in 2 parts by Margaret Simpson, starring John Church as Mr. Chipping. Goodbye, Mr. Chips, Part 2.
Mr. Chipping? Mr. Wadham to see you, sir.
Oh, show him in, Mrs. Wickett.
Yes, right.
Show him in.
Will you come this way, sir?
Thank you. Hello, Chipping. Don't mind me dropping in to see you, do you?
Oh, my dear boy, I'm delighted. Nothing an old soldier likes better than to hear the news from those still on active service. Oh, sit down, Wadham, sit down.
Oh, thank you.
So, what news from the school, dear boy?
Not a great deal. We're having an uneventful term so far.
Be thankful for that.
Oh, I am.
Did you enjoy the Harvest Festival on Sunday?
Very much, dear boy, very much. And now you're on to Christmas carols, I suppose. At least I heard the choir practising yesterday.
Yes. Well, the second half of the autumn term, it flies by always.
Oh, yes, I know. It always did.
We had a tremendous hoo-ha at choir practice yesterday, as a matter of fact. A bird in the organ loft.
Really?
Goodness knows how he got in there, but could we get it out?
Did I ever tell you about the time a boy called Dunster put a rat in the organ loft?
No.
Oh, well, he was always a joker, Dunster. A little fella with spectacles. Anyway, he put a rat up there while a master called Ogilvy was taking choir practice. Ogilvy was a man who believed in listening to the silences.
There can't have been many silences that day.
There weren't. Oh, that damn rat. You'd have thought Dunster had trained the thing. Ogilvy got very angry, I remember. He was just reading them the riot act when the organist, who was a very nervous young fellow, caught sight of the rat and let out the most almighty yell. They had to abandon the choir practice.
What a wealth of incidents like that you must remember, Chipping.
Oh, yeah, I do.
You never thought of writing them down?
Oh, sometimes, Wadham. Oh, but I don't know. They never seem so vivid, the things I remember when I get them down on paper. Or so funny.
No. Well, that's often the way.
And I'm getting on now, Wadham. I get tired. Keeping the Brookfieldian directory up to date about as much as I can manage these days. Yes?
Another visitor for you, Mr. Chipping. A Mr. Sutton.
Sutton? Oh, now, which Sutton is that, I wonder?
The first of the Suttons. Mr. Chipping, how are you?
Oh, it's you, Sutton. How are you, dear boy? Oh, lovely to see you.
And lovely to see you, too. You're looking well.
Oh, I'm feeling it, dear boy. Oh, do you know Wadham?
No, I hadn't.
Oh, of course you don't. You were well before his time here. And so come to that was your son. Wadham teaches music.
How do you do, Mr. Wadham? How do you
do? Sutton was at Brookfield... now, when was it?
1896 to 1902.
That's right. A very dilatory boy you always were, too.
Still am.
And what do you do now, Mr. Sutton?
Well, I work for the League of Nations.
Oh, where his dilatoriness goes unnoticed, eh?
Quite so, Mr. Chipping.
And what brings you to Brookfield today?
Well, as I was passing, I thought I'd take the opportunity to put my grandson down for Brookfield.
Oh, so you're a grandfather, are you, Sutton? Oh, young Alan's produced an heir, has he?
No, sir. My daughter.
Oh. Do you know, Wadham? I can remember in the year 1900, when I had my 50th birthday, I played a good game of cricket one Saturday afternoon, knocked up half a century, and I heard this young fellow talking to one of his friends. You know what he said?
No.
Not bad for an old fellow like him. An old fellow like him. I was only 50. You must be pushing 50 yourself now, aren't you, Sutton?
I am, sir.
I bet 50 doesn't seem such a great age to you now.
No, it does not.
Too old at 50. When I look back to how I was when I was 50, I was a mere infant.
I hope they haven't tired you, Mr. Chipping, all your visitors.
Oh, no, Mrs. Wickett. It was nice to see Sutton again. You don't remember him, I suppose?
No, sir, no. I think he was before my time.
Oh, of course he was, Mrs. Wickett. He was a nice boy.
Oh, yes, I'm sure, sir.
Kathie thought so, too.
Chips, dear, what's the matter?
Nothing you should worry your head about, my dear.
Something's happened, hasn't it? Something serious.
Yes. Well, it's just one of those things which happen from time to time in an all-boys school.
Oh, dear. Who is it?
Sutton in 5 Remove, and a second-year boy called Assels.
Oh, dear.
Yes.
But it's to be expected, isn't it?
How do you mean?
Well, having all these hundreds of boys cooped up here is really an unnatural arrangement when you come to think about it. It's a bit unfair to come down on them when something happens, as if it were their fault for being here.
Well, I'm not so sure about that, Kathie. But I do know for everybody's sake we have to be pretty strict about this sort of thing. One black sheep can contaminate the others.
After he himself has been contaminated.
Well, maybe, but we can't help that. Brookfield's a lot better than many schools in this respect, Kathie.
I know that.
So when something like this happens, it's all the more important that we stamp hard on it.
But Sutton, Chips, you're going to sack him?
The head probably will when he finds out.
And you're going to tell the head?
It's a duty, I'm afraid.
Couldn't you think about it for a bit? Talk to the boy again? Find out how it all began? After all, apart from this business, isn't Sutton quite a nice boy?
Oh, he's all right. A bit dilatory, but he's all right.
Then, Chips, dear, don't you think there ought to be some other way?
It's all very well, my dear, but if I let him off, I'm afraid he'll do it again.
Or try telling him that frankly. Give him a chance.
Well, I don't know. I might.
You sent for me, sir?
Ah, Sutton. Yes, I did. Come in.
Thank you, sir.
Now, I don't want to dwell on your reprehensible behaviour any longer than I have to, Sutton. You know what the penalty for what you did is, don't you?
Sacking, sir.
Exactly. If I were to report you to Mr. Meldrum, he would have no option but to sack you.
No, sir.
You're a nice boy, Sutton. What made you do it?
I don't know, sir.
Has it happened before?
No, sir.
Not even when you were younger?
Oh. Well, yes, sir. When I was in the first form.
I see. Well, Sutton, I don't want to know all the details, but an older boy, was it?
Yes, sir.
Well, I ought to report you to Mr. Meldrum, but I'm not going to.
Sir?
Your work's good, and your behaviour. This disgraceful incident apart.
Yes, sir.
But if you lay a finger on Assels again, or on any other boy in this school for that matter, there'll be no second chances. Is that clear?
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right, then. Be off with you.
Thank you, sir.
How is she, nurse? Is she all right?
I'm afraid it's very serious, sir.
What's wrong? What's happened?
I'm afraid we didn't manage to save the baby, sir.
You didn't? Oh, my God. Kathie, my wife, she going to be all right?
We're doing our best, sir, but she's lost a lot of blood. The doctor's with her now.
She must be all right. She must be. Can I go in and see her?
Really, sir, it's not a good idea for the present. There's nothing you can do.
Kathie!
I should go out for a walk, sir, if I were you. There's nothing you can do here.
Please let her be all right. Please let her be all right.
Sir, Mr. Chipping.
Oh, Faulkner, yes, what is it?
Please, sir, may I have the afternoon off? My people are coming up.
Oh, yes.
Can I miss chapel too, sir?
Yes.
And can I go to the station to meet
You
them?
can do whatever you damn well like.
Thank you, sir.
How is she now?
I'm afraid the worst has happened, Mr. Chipping.
She's dead.
I'm afraid so.
No.
I'm dreadfully sorry, Chipping. What a frightful thing to have happened. She was such a beautiful person.
Yes. Thank you.
Can I do anything? Who should you be teaching?
The fourth form.
Would you like me to take them? I have a free period.
No, I'll take them, thank you, Barker. Better to carry on as usual in these circumstances, I always think.
Oh, but the same day,
I'd rather take them, Barker, thank you.
Here he comes!
You've got the letters?
Yes! Shh!
Right, no 4. Be seated. Now, today I want you to learn all the vocabulary on page 42 in your grammar books.
Learn it, sir.
Aren't we going to read the Aeneid, sir?
No, Beg, we are not. Now, settle down quickly, please. I don't want a word out of any of you.
Sir, there are a whole lot of letters for you.
Oh, are they, Dunster? Already? Thank you. Settle down, lower 4.
Aren't you going to open your letters, sir?
Not for the moment, Dunster.
Would you like me to open them for you?
If you insist, Dunster.
Can I help him, sir?
Yes.
This one's blank, sir. Completely blank.
So's this one, sir.
Really? Very odd. Stop talking, Beg.
So's this one, sir.
Sorry I'm late, sir. I had to go on an errand for Mr. Meldrum.
Oh, very well. Sit down, Patterson.
Yes, sir.
Dunster. Yes?
You haven't done that April Fool, have you? Yes, he hasn't tumbled it yet. You shouldn't have. Why not? His wife's dead. His wife's dead. His wife's dead. His wife's dead.
Are you all right, Mr. Chipping?
Oh, yes, thank you, Mrs. Wickett. I was in another world.
You know, sometimes I come in and I look at you, and I don't know whether you've been laughing or crying.
There are times when I hardly know myself, Mrs. Wickett. Oh, is that a cup of tea you brought me?
Oh, yes, it's call over. Here you are. Would you like me to sit with you a little while, Mr. Chipping?
Oh, would you, Mrs. Wickett? Yes. That would be most kind. Pull up a chair.
Right.
Yes. It was an unexpected treat seeing Sutton this afternoon.
Well, they all like to come and see you, don't they? Your old boys.
Yes. I'm never short of visitors.
No.
Oh, I was sorry to hear about Sir John, though. Sutton said he was very ill.
Oh, no, which Sir John would that be?
Sir John Rivers, the chairman of the government.
Oh, is he ill? Oh, I am sorry, I didn't know.
Heart trouble, Sutton said. I must remember to write him a letter. He was a great friend to me, Sir John.
Oh, yes, I know.
You remember a headmaster called Ralston, Mrs. Wickett?
Oh, indeed I do, sir. He was head immediately after you in 1903.
Yes. Of course, I wasn't headmaster, Mrs. Wickett.
Oh?
No, not properly speaking. I was merely acting headmaster after Mr. Meldrum's death.
Oh, was that it? Oh, I thought you was head at that time. Well, that was when I was working at the school, if you remember.
Yes, no. Well, I wasn't head. I was never head. Twice I've held the fort for them, but I was never head.
Oh, well, you should have been, Mr. Chipping. You'd have made a better job of it than that Mr. Ralston.
You think so, Mrs. Wickett?
Oh, yes.
Well, I must say I'm rather inclined to that opinion myself. Especially when, as I say, I've been holding the fort for them for 2 years. But of course, I couldn't compete with a man like Ralston. He was covered in honours of every sort. First-class science degree, rowing blue. I'm just not in that league, Mrs. Wickett.
No, sir, but you had something else. You were more Brookfield, if you know what I mean.
Mind you, he did the school a lot of good. Oh, he'd only been headmaster for a year or two, and we had a waiting list. Oh, a waiting list, yeah. Bless my soul. We hadn't had a waiting list since Wetherby had been at the school.
All his fine city friends.
Just it, Mrs. Wickett. Whilst Ralston was head, we had more rich men's sons at the school than ever before.
But they weren't gentry, Mr. Chipping. No more than Ralston himself.
My views exactly, Mrs. Wickett. Yeah, I remember the first time I met him. He wanted to improve Brookfield. Yeah, bring it into the 20th century, was the way he put it. Of course, I wasn't going to take any notice of newfangled rubbish like that.
Oh, of course you weren't.
And do you know, Mrs. Wickett, it was over my teaching methods that we had our biggest row.
Ah, Mr. Chipping. Good, I wanted to see you. Please sit down. Well, I won't beat about the bush, Mr. Chipping. I'll get to the point immediately. Tell me, Mr. Chipping, have you ever thought you would like to retire?
Retire? Well, no, I can't say that I've thought about it much yet.
Well, Mr. Chipping, the suggestion is there for you to consider. The governors would, of course, agree to you being adequately pensioned.
Oh, but I don't want to retire.
In that case, things are going to be a little difficult.
Difficult? Why difficult?
Well, Mr. Chipping, since you force me to use plain words, you shall have them. For some time past, you haven't been pulling your weight here. Your methods of teaching are slack and old-fashioned. Your personal habits are slovenly. And you ignore my instructions in a way which in a younger man I should regard as rank insubordination. It won't do, Mr. Chipping. You must ascribe it to my forbearance that I have put up with it as long as I have.
Slovenly, you said?
Yes. Look at that gown you're wearing. I happen to know that gown of yours is a subject of continual amusement throughout the school.
Yes. Well, I happen to know that too. But does it matter?
Of course it matters.
And you also said something about insubordination?
I said in a younger man I should have regarded it as that. In your case, it is probably a mixture of slackness and inefficiency. Now, this question of Latin pronunciation, for instance, I think I told you years ago that I wanted the new style used throughout the school.
Oh, that. Well, I admit I don't agree with that. Never did. lot of nonsense, in my opinion. Making boys say Kickerow at school, when for the rest of their lives they'll say Cicero, if they say it at all. And instead of visis him, God bless my soul, you'd have them say, we kiss him. Really, headmaster.
Yes. Well, there we have it. You hold one opinion and I hold another. Tell me, Mr. Chipping, as a matter of interest, is it or is it not true that your Latin and Greek lessons are exactly the same as they were when I began at this school 8 years ago?
They are. For that matter, they are the same as when your predecessor came here, and that was 38 years ago. And it was Mr. Meldrum's predecessor, Mr. Wetherby, who approved my syllabus. You'll take Cicero with the fourth, he said to me. Cicero, too, not Kickerow.
Very interesting, Mr. Chipping. But once again, it proves my point. Your methods are out of date. Modern parents are beginning to demand something more for their school fees than a few scraps of languages which nobody speaks. Besides, your boys don't even learn what they're supposed to learn. None of them last year, not one, got through the lower certificate.
You think these examinations and certificates and so on are important, do you?
Well, of course they're important. I want Brookfield to be a modern, up-to-date school. Don't you think they're important?
Not really.
Then what do you think this school ought to be teaching its boys, Mr. Chipping?
What it has always taught them, Mr. Ralston. The subject, whether it be chemistry or classics, is unimportant. What Brookfield should impart to its boys is a sense of proportion.
Well, Mr. Chipping, there's really no more to be said.
No, headmaster, there isn't. But I don't intend to resign, and you can do what you like about it.
Hey, Jenkins, is it true that Ralston's trying to sack old Chips?
No, my pater says they'll never get rid of Chips. He's an institution.
They'd better not get rid of him. I like him. They won't. There'll be a riot if they try.
It'd be very stupid to try and force Chips out of the school, if you ask me.
Mind you, one does see his point. He's a pretty mediocre teacher, is old Chips.
Yeah, but he's immensely popular. And anyway, I'm not so sure I don't prefer his style to Ralston's.
Oh, well, Ralston's a bounder. There's no two ways about it. But the school has come up in the world since he's been here.
If you consider it up in the world to have a lot of jumped-up little merchant sons scrabbling for examination results.
You sound like Chips himself, Barker.
Anyway, it seems that the governors are entering the fray.
How do you know?
Look out of the window, my dear Williams. What do you see on the cricket pitch?
Oh, well, I never. The chairman of the governors, deep in conversation with the martyred Chips.
There were some boys practising in the nets, I remember. It was a beautiful summer's day, Mrs. Wickett. Rivers had driven up from London that morning. I want you to know, Chips, old boy, he said to me, that the governors are on your side. Ralston's very clever and all that, but a bit too clever, if you ask me. Claims to have doubled the school's endowment funds by some monkeying on the stock exchange. But a chap like that needs watching, he said.
Yes.
So if he starts chucking his weight about, you tell him very politely he can go to the devil. I will, Sir John, I said. I was more than a little surprised by this turn of events, I can tell you.
Oh, well, I wasn't. I never liked that Mr. Ralston.
The governors don't want you to resign, he said. Brookfield wouldn't be the same without you. And they know it. We all know it. You can stay here till you're 100 if you feel like it, Chipping. Indeed, I'll go so far as to say, I hope you will.
Well, of course. Everyone liked you, you see.
They might have thought twice about the offer if they'd known how long I was going to stay.
Nonsense. He'd have said the same thing even if he had known.
Of course, Ralston didn't last long. He was ambitious, you see. Brookfield wasn't good enough for him.
Oh, no. He went to one of those very grand schools, didn't he?
Well, the very grand schools wouldn't have him, of course. But he thought he'd bettered himself.
And you got on all right with the next headmaster.
Oh, what, Chatteris, you mean? Oh, yes. Never had any trouble with him. Oh, it's very good of you to sit listening to me like this, Mrs. Wickett.
Oh, not at all. I enjoy it. I mean, all your reminiscences of the school. You're tired now, aren't you?
A little.
Well, I'll leave you for a little while then. Oh, my. Doesn't the school look beautiful across there with the moon on it.
It does indeed, Mrs. Wickett. It's a harvest moon.
A harvest moon. Doesn't Brookfield look wonderful in the moonlight, Chips? And as for carrying my cello, I am overrun with offers.
Kathie, I think I'm the luckiest fellow in the world to have married you.
Thank you, darling Chips. But what you don't seem to understand is that I feel exactly the same way about you. Oh, Chips, I don't know what I've done to deserve such happiness.
Ainsworth, Atwood, Avonmore, Babcock, Baggs, Barnard, Bedford Mansell.
Do you think they'll hold out at Ladysmith, sir?
Oh, I hope so, Bedford Mansell.
My father says the Boers are all Dunkluck, sir.
Do you think Kitchener will sort them out?
I'm sure he'll do his best.
The Boers are animals.
I wouldn't go that far, Atwood. You know, at times it seems to me that the struggle that the Boers are engaged in is curiously similar to that of Hereward the Wake, or Caractacus.
Hereward was a goodie, wasn't he?
Depends whose side you're on, Atwood.
Are you on the Boers' side, sir?
No, Bedford Mansell, I'm not. I'm much too British for that. But it does seem to me that after that long trek with Retief, well, it's a little hard we want to rule that land too.
What's he mean? I thought Hereward was a hero. He was. It's just one of Chip's little jokes.
Fotherington, Forbes, Fife, Filey, Garfield, Galsworthy, Galway, Gray, Grayson. Ah, Grayson. I don't want to be severe, because you're generally pretty good in your work. But today you don't seem to have been trying at all. Is anything the matter?
I don't know, sir.
What do you mean, you don't know?
It's my father, sir. He sailed on the Titanic.
Oh. Oh dear, I'm very sorry, Grayson. I hope there's news soon.
Thank you, sir.
I'll have you excuse lessons the rest of today, and indeed tomorrow.
He died at Passchendaele.
It seems only yesterday he was so distressed about you when the Titanic went down.
Yes. Ways of the Almighty are very odd. Saving me from the sea, and he was only a boy.
I know. 19 he must have been.
Yes.
He was a fine boy, Mr. Grayson.
He always seemed rather, well, timid to me.
A nice boy, Mr. Grayson. Quiet, a little nervous, maybe, but sound.
I'm glad to hear it. He always spoke very warmly of Brookfield, especially you.
Lancaster, Latin, Lemaire, Lytton Bosworth, McGonagall, Mansfield. I don't know if it's ever occurred to you, fourth formers, assiduous Latinists that you are, that particular sequence of names is an excellent example of hexameter. Listen, Lancaster, Latin, Lemaire, Lytton Bosworth, McGonagall, Mansfield. Mayhew,
Sir.
Mitchell,
Sir.
Mottram.
Is it true you're retiring, sir?
Yes, Mottram, it is. Why, don't you think I'm old enough to retire?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, well, I am. I've been at this school 42 years, and I reckon that's enough for anyone.
Time to bid farewell to the longest-serving master at Brookfield. Indeed, some of us think of him as part of the furniture here. And we all know that he's done more for Brookfield than anyone else in all its history. Gentlemen, Mr. Chipping, affectionately known to us all as Mr. Chips.
Thank you. Thank you, Partridge. And thank you all for this very fine clock which you have given me. I shall set it by the call-over bell. Partridge spoke now of my services to Brookfield. I fear he exaggerated. But then we shall have to forgive him, for he comes of an exaggerating family. I remember once having to thrash his father for it. I gave him 1 mark for a Latin translation, and he exaggerated the 1 into a 7. But he was right in saying I'd been here so long that I had become part of the furniture. I have taught here all my adult life, and quite simply, Brookfield has been my life.
O mihi praeteritos referat si Jupiter annos. I need not, of course, translate. In that time, I have seen lots of changes at Brookfield. I remember when there was no electric light, and we used to have a member of the domestic staff called a lamp boy. He did nothing else but clean and trim and light the lamps throughout the school. I remember when there was a hard frost that lasted for 7 weeks in the winter term. There were no games, and the whole school learned to skate on the fens. 1880 something that was. I remember when 2/3 of the school went down with German measles and Big Hall was turned into a hospital ward. I remember the great bonfire we had on Mafeking night. In fact, I remember so much that I often think I ought to write a book. Now, what should I call it? Memories of Rod and Lines, eh? Oh, well, perhaps I shall write it someday. But I'd rather tell you about it. Yes, I remember. But chiefly, I remember your faces. I have thousands of faces in my mind. The faces of boys. If you come and see me again in years to come, as I hope you all will, I shall try to remember those older faces of yours, but it's just possible I shan't be able to. And you'll go home and say, the old boy doesn't remember me. But I do remember you, as you are now. In my mind, you never grow up at all. Sometimes, for instance, when people talk to me about our respected chairman of the governors, Sir John Rivers, I think to myself, oh yes, a jolly little chap with hair that sticks up on top and absolutely no idea whatever about the difference between a gerund and a gerundive.
Quite true, everybody, quite true.
Oh, well, I mustn't go on all night. Think of me sometimes, as I shall certainly think of you. Haik olim meminisse juvavid. Again, I need not translate. Gentlemen, thank you.
For he's a jolly good fellow, and so say all of us, and so say all of us, and so say all of us, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, and so say all of us.
Ah, Mr. Chipping, you are taking the air today.
Hush, Steffel. Yes, I thought I'd come over and watch the match.
You are enjoying your retirement?
Oh, yes, thank you. How are you getting on? I hope you're getting a bit more German into the heads of those boys than I managed to get Latin.
I doubt it. They score, I think.
Yes.
We have not seen you at the matches for some time, Mr. Chipping.
No. Well, my chest's never too good in the winter, Steffel. I've had a bad do with bronchitis.
Really? At Wiesbaden, where I come from, there are excellent springs for the bronchitis.
Oh, really?
Yes. You would like to come and stay with my family?
Well, that's most kind of you.
Not at all. You have been very kind to me over the years. When I first came to Brookfield, you were the one who made sure I was not homesick.
Oh, well.
My family have heard everything about Brookfield. They will be very happy to know you.
Well, I'd like to, but you don't think all this trouble between Austria and Serbia...
Ah, no. Always they argue in the Balkans. It won't come to anything, this Balkan business.
Do you think the war will last long, sir?
Oh, I should think it'd be over quite quickly, Forrester. By Christmas, I should say.
Really, sir?
Oh, yes, I should say so. The Germans are already beaten.
That's what my father says, sir.
Anyway, why are you so interested, Forrester? Thinking of joining up?
I don't think they're recruiting 13-year-olds yet, sir.
Forrester's so tiny you could roll him up and use him as a cannonball.
Robertson's brother's only 19,
And he's been killed.
Did you know him, sir?
Yes, Forrester. I knew him well.
Mr. Chipping?
Yes?
Nice to see you again, sir. Deacon. Billy Deacon.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, you have, sir. You probably don't remember. I was one of the mission boys, sir.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. We come here, it's been 1897. Played your lads at soccer. Don't know if you remember.
Oh, yes, indeed. I do, yeah.
I haven't forgotten you, I can tell you. It's one of the best days of my life, that was.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wish it were then and not now, I do. I'm off to France tomorrow.
Are you?
Yeah. Do you ever do that again? Have the mission lads here?
No. We were going to, but the next summer... Well, it wasn't a very good time for me. My heart wasn't in it.
No? Ah, well. And how's the missus, sir? She were a lovely woman. I remember her clear as if it were yesterday.
Oh, do you? Do you remember her?
Rather. I should think anyone would.
Oh, well, they don't, you know. At least not here. Boys come and go. There are new faces all the time. Even masters don't stay forever. And since old Gribble retired, well, he was the school butler, there hasn't been anyone here who knew my wife. She died, you know.
Oh.
Less than a year after you met her. In 98.
Did she, sir? I'm sorry to hear that. She were only a young woman, too.
Yes.
And you hadn't been married long, so far as I can remember.
No, we hadn't. Not quite 2 years. April the 1st, 1898. She died.
Chipping, I hope you don't regard my visit as an intrusion, but there's something I wanted to ask you.
Not at all, Chatteris. What can I do for you?
Well, to tell you the truth, Chipping, I'm not having too easy a time of it at school. Well, I'm 39, you know, and unmarried, and a lot of people seem to think that I should join up. Well, actually, I happen to be a diabetic, and I couldn't pass the blindest MO, but I don't see why I should pin a medical certificate on my front door.
No, I'm sorry, I never realized.
Well, there's no reason why you should. But you see how it is, Chipping. Ralston filled the school up with young men, and now most of them have joined up, and substitutes are pretty dreadful on the whole.
Yes, I do see.
Some of the boys poured ink down a man's neck in prep one night last week.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I have to take classes myself. Take prep for fools like that. Well, I can't go on like this, Chipping.
No.
Which brings me to the reason for my visit, Chipping. How do you feel about helping out? Well, you look pretty fit and you know all the ropes.
Oh, yes.
You see, it's not so much the actual work, Chipping. Though, naturally, that would be very valuable, but your presence would help in other ways, in just belonging here. There's nobody ever been more popular than you are, and are still. And you'd help hold things together, if there were any danger of them flying to bits.
Chatteris, say no more. I'll come.
Passed a law called Lex Cannullia.
Good, Wharton. Now, who can tell me what the Lex Cannullia was? Montgomery.
It enabled patricians to marry plebeians, sir.
That's right. It enabled people of noble birth to marry commoners. So you can imagine, Miss Plebs wants to marry Mr. Patrician. He wants to cut and run. So what does he say? He says, "Darling, I'm awfully fond of you, but I'm afraid I can't marry you." And she, being a determined sort of hussy, waves the Lex Cannullia at him and says, "Oh, yes, you can, you liar!" Well, gentlemen, you have probably heard that Mr. Chatteris is not at all well, and so for the time being, and for the second time in my life, the governors have asked me to serve as acting head of Brookfield. I am honoured to be of service, and I hope I can look forward to your support and cooperation. These are difficult times, and it is more important now than ever that we keep the Brookfield spirit alive through these dark days of war. I have always felt that Brookfield embodied the best of England, And I like to think that here at least we can keep that most important of civilized, of English virtues, a sense of proportion. Tonight it falls to me to tell you of the deaths of those Brookfieldians who have died in the service of their country. Some of them may be relatives of you standing before me. Some of them you may remember as prefects or friends. Colley, M.J., 1900 to 1905, Sergeant in the Royal Flying Corps. Colley, your father was the first boy I ever punished when I came to this school 25 years ago. He deserved it then, and you deserve it now. Shot down in the Battle of Cambrai. Grayson, S.J.R., Anstruther House, 1909 to 1913. Subaltern in the Royal Artillery. Grayson, I don't want to be severe, but today you haven't been trying with your work. Is anything the matter?
It's my father, sir. He sailed on the Titanic.
Died at Passchendaele. Dunster, 1894 to 1899, school prefect, honours degree in history from the University of Oxford, on the staff of Admiral Beatty.
There are a whole lot of letters for you, sir. Shall I help you open them?
Dunster, you didn't play that April Fool on him, did you? His wife's dead. His wife's dead. His wife's dead.
Drowned in the Battle of Jutland.
He's crying.
He often cries.
Poor old thing.
There is one further death of which I have to tell you. Some of you who were here before the war may remember Herr Steffel, who used to teach German at this school. Those of you who knew him will be sorry to hear that he was killed last month, fighting on the Western Front.
Did you hear that about Herr Steffel?
On the Western Front, Chip said. Does that mean he was fighting for the Germans?
I suppose it does.
Seems funny to read out his name with all the others. After all, he was an enemy.
Well, you know, Chips, the old boy always did have some funny ideas.
Yes. Do you know what he said to some brass hat from the War Office who was here the other day?
No.
The brass hat wanted to know what he thought of bayonet practice. They were doing it by the cricket pavilion. So, what do you think of bayonet practice, Mr. Chipping? And Chip said, it seems a vulgar way of killing people.
There you are. He's absolutely pre-war.
That's exactly what he is. Pre-war.
And how are you this morning, Chipping?
Merivale, good to see you. Oh, come in, dear boy, come in.
Thank you. I just looked in to see if your chest was better.
Oh, yes, thank you. It's not too bad at all today. Oh, I'm very fit, you know, considering.
Of course you are.
Oh, I tell you what, Merivale, dear boy, while you're here, I wonder if you'd be very kind and witness my new will for me. The solicitor's boy brought it the other day, but I can't ask Mrs Wickett to witness it, as she's a beneficiary.
Of course I will, sir.
Now, just one moment till I find out where it is. I believe I put it in here. Yes, here it is. It's all quite straightforward. I'm leaving a small legacy to Mrs Wickett, and a rather larger one to the Brookfield mission. I think the mission is a fine idea. I think it does us good to support it.
Indeed.
But it's not enough, Merivale. What I'd like to see is boys of that type being able to come to Brookfield. I'd like to see some clever boy from a poor home get the benefit of that, Merivale.
Yes.
So what I've done, I've left the bulk of my money not to the mission, though of course I still admire what the mission does, but to form a trust, to fund an open entrance scholarship to Brookfield.
Look, there's Mr. Chips. He must have been at the Remembrance Day service. I haven't seen him out for ages.
Let's go and talk to him, shall we?
All right. Good afternoon, Mr. Chipping.
Oh, good afternoon. Have I met you before?
Yes, sir. Forbes, sir.
Oh, of course I have. I taught your father, didn't I?
Yes, sir. And my grandfather. How are you, sir?
Oh, very fit. Thank you, Mayhew.
Good afternoon, sir.
How's the history coming along, Sissons?
I'm enjoying it, sir, a lot.
Oh, good.
Sir?
Yeah.
Do you think Germany wants to fight another war?
Oh, I sincerely hope not, Sissons.
And what do you think of the 5-year plan?
Oh,
Have you been to the new cinema, sir?
no, I haven't, Forbes. Have you?
Yes, sir. I went with my people the other day. Quite a grand affair for a small place like Brookfield. They've got a Wurlitzer.
Oh, have they? And what on earth is a Wurlitzer?
It's an organ, sir. A cinema organ.
Oh, dear me. Well, I've seen the name on hoardings, but I always imagined it must be some kind of a sausage.
Do you think we shall ever go back to the gold standard, sir?
Oh, I don't know, Sissons. I'm not a soothsayer. But when I was a younger man, there used to be someone who promised people 9pence for 4pence. I don't know that anybody ever got it, but our present rulers seem to have solved the problem of how to give 4pence for 9pence.
How's the chest, Mr. Chipping?
Oh, not too bad, dear lady.
Dear, you shouldn't have gone out, sir. I told you shouldn't.
I know, Mrs. Wickett, but I like to go to the service on Armistice Day.
Yes, I know you do. But you haven't been right since, sir.
I'm very fit, Mrs. Wickett. Really, I am.
Will you be all right if I go out this afternoon?
Yes, Mrs. Wickett, you go. I've told you should never wait in for me.
I've left the tea things ready on the table with extra cups laid out in case anybody comes.
Thank you, Mrs. Wickett. I don't imagine anybody will be in. It's misty out.
And I've made your tea, and don't you forget to drink it. And you're not to answer the door, mind. Anyone who knows you well knows that the back door is always open.
No, Mrs. Wickett, I won't open the door.
Are you sure you'll be all right?
Right as rain, I promise you.
I won't be late back.
No, well, don't hurry back on my account.
You have a nice quiet afternoon by the fire. I'll be back by call over.
Goodbye, Mrs. Wickett.
Wish these people stop pushing.
I'm all right, Chips. Really, I am.
There she is!
God bless your Majesty!
Isn't she tiny? She looks like a crumbling wooden doll.
God save Queen Victoria!
60 years a queen. Imagine it.
It's a long time.
When she dies, it'll be the end of an era.
That's it. We've seen all we're going to see. Would you like to go and get some tea, my dearest? I shan't be happy till I'm out of this crush.
Chips, my love, there's nothing I'd like better.
Who's this? Just a moment. I'm coming.
Please, sir, does Mr. Chips live here?
Oh, God bless my soul. I didn't see you down there, young man. Who did you say you wanted?
Mr. Chips, sir.
Oh, Mr. Chips. Yes, he does. In fact, I am that person. You better come inside. Now, what can I do for you?
I was told you wanted to see me, sir.
Oh, were you indeed?
Yes, sir.
And who told you that?
Wotherspoon, sir.
Ah. Well, my boy, you're quite correct. I wanted to take tea with you. Will you sit down by the fire?
Thank you, sir.
I don't think I've seen your face before. How is that?
I've only just come out of the sanatorium, sir.
Oh.
I've been there since the beginning of term, with measles.
Oh, well, that accounts for it. Do you know something? You'll think me a very foolish old fellow, but your name has absolutely escaped my mind.
Linford, sir.
Oh, Linford, of course. How silly of me to forget. There's some Indian tea already made in this pot. That do you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I tell you what, Linford. If you look in that tin, you may find some cake. Any luck?
Yes, sir. There's a cake with some pink icing on it.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound too bad, does it?
No, sir.
And do you like Brookfield, Linford?
I don't know, sir.
Haven't had a very good start. Getting measles in your first term, have you?
No, sir.
I expect you'll like Brookfield when you get used to it. It's not half such an awful place as you imagine. Do you take milk and sugar in your tea?
Yes, please, sir.
I expect you're a bit afraid of school, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
So was I. Would you like to come and take your tea? My hands are none too steady these days.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. I remember when I first came to Brookfield, 63 years ago. When I first went into the big hall, saw all those boys, I tell you, I was quite scared. But it didn't last long, the scared feeling. I soon made myself at home.
Were there a lot of other new boys that term, sir?
Hey? Oh, God bless my soul. I wasn't a boy at all, Linford. I was a man, a young man of 22. So next time you see a new master taking prep in the big hall, just you think what it feels like. How's the cake?
But if you were 22 then, sir,
Yes?
you must be ever so old now, sir.
Yes. Well, I'm certainly no chicken. You're the first of your family to come to Brookfield, are you, Linford?
Yes, sir.
It's a good place to come. A gentle place. You're growing up in a very cross sort of world, Linford. Well, maybe it will have got over its crossness by the time you're ready for it. Let's hope so, at any rate. You finished your cake?
Yes, sir.
Oh, like some more?
No, thank you, sir.
Oh, have to be going, have you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well. Thank you for coming to visit me.
Thank you for inviting me, sir.
Who was it you said told you I wanted to see you?
Wotherspoon, sir.
Ah, Wotherspoon. Then pray give Wotherspoon my compliments.
Yes, sir.
Maybe you tell him I'd like to see him for tea tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm sorry you can't stay. Could you be very kind and put my teacup back on the table?
Yes, sir.
And do you think you could possibly let yourself out? I'm feeling a little tired today.
Yes, sir.
Close the door after you.
Yes, sir.
Be careful. There aren't any motor cars coming along that road in the fog.
Yes, sir.
Goodbye, then.
Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
Bye, Mr. Chips. Till tomorrow.
Ainsworth?
Sir.
Atwood?
Sir.
Avonmore?
Sir.
Babcock?
Sir.
You've got another chance here. Take up a firm attitude from the beginning. That's the secret of it.
Lancaster? Latin? Lemaire?
You must have them here, Chips. In years to come, boys of that type will be coming to Brookfield.
Potherington?
Sir.
Forbes?
Sir.
One of the best days of my life, that was. And how's the missus, sir? She was a lovely woman. I remember her as clear as if it were yesterday.
Wagstaff?
Sir.
Sometimes, when people talk to me about Sir John Rivers, I think, oh yes, a jolly little chap with hair that sticks up on top and absolutely no idea about the difference between a gerund and a gerundive. Well, I mustn't go on. Haec olim meminisse juvabit. Again, I need not trans.
Good of you to come over, headmaster. And you, Mr. Wadham.
How is he?
Well, we've got him up to bed, but he hasn't regained consciousness yet. Dr. Merivale's with him now.
Poor old fellow.
Anyway, come up and see him. Mr. Cartwright and Mr. Wadham are here, Doctor.
Are they? Well, come in, gentlemen. I think he's coming round now. Well, you old ruffian. Feeling all right? That was a fine shock you gave us.
Oh, Merivale. What happened?
Merely you threw a faint. Mrs. Wickett came in and found you. Lucky she did. We brought you up to bed.
Ah.
But you're all right now. You take it easy. Sleep again if you feel inclined.
Yes, I will. I'm very tired, Merivale.
Of course you are, old chap.
Is he? What are all these people doing here?
They heard you weren't well. They just came over to see you. He's drifting off again. I always said he'd go like this. Poor old chap. He must have lived a lonely sort of a life all by himself.
Oh, he wasn't always by himself. He married, you know.
Did he? I never knew about that.
Oh, yes. Oh, she died, it must have been 30 years ago. More, possibly.
Pity he never had any children.
What was it?
He's trying to say something.
Did you want to say something, old chap?
Yeah, what was that you were saying about me?
Nothing, Mr. Chipping. Nothing at all. We were just wondering when you were going to wake out of your beauty sleep.
No, you were talking about me.
But absolutely nothing of any consequence, dear fellow. Really, I give you my word.
I thought I heard one of you... You were saying, pity I never had any children.
Oh.
But I have, you know. I have.
I think his mind's going a bit.
Boston, Bovey, Bradford, Bramall, Harper, Hazlitt, Hatfield, Hatherley, Hayes, Hayward, Pettifer, Pollitt, Pawson, Potts, Pullman, Purves, Pym Wilson, Radlett, Reed, Reaper.
Yes. I have had children. Thousands of them. Thousands. And all boys. All boys.
And so ends the second and final part of Goodbye, Mr. Chips. James Hilton's novel was dramatised for radio by Margaret Simpson. John Church was Mr. Chipping. Mrs. Wickett was played by Katherine Parr, Kathie, Lolly Cockerell, Dr. Merivale, Louis Stringer. Wadham, Harold Rees, Sutton, Gordon Reed, Ralston, Nigel Anthony, Chatteris, Walter Hall, Williams, Christopher Scott, Steffel, Graham Faulkner, Wetherby, Godfrey Kenton, Barker, John Bott, Deacon, John Gray, Midwife, Sonia Fraser, and Linford was Arthur Haycraft. The Brookfield boys were Adam Bass, Matthew Emerson, Ian Land, and Adam Landor. Goodbye, Mr. Chips is directed by Graham Gould.